Alright guys, so some more good news today. I know a lot of you were kind of hoping that Xenomorphs would end up appearing in Predator Hunting Grounds, myself included, but I'm okay with them not being in the game because I'm okay with the separation of Predator and Aliens. So with that said guys, you may be delighted to hear that there is a new Alien game on the horizon, a co-op PVE Aliens game. It is called Aliens Fireteam, and it's a co-op shooter about surviving a Xenomorph attack. Now, it does look really exciting, guys. My first impression, there is a trailer out on it. However, I can't show it on this video for copyright reasons, but there is a trailer out on it. I'll link it in the description. It looks really solid. My first impression was somewhere along the lines of World War Z, but with Xenomorphs. So, let's read a little bit into it, guys. This is from the Verge website. So the next Alien video game will be cooperative. Today, developer Cold Iron Studios revealed Aliens Fireteam, a multiplayer third-person shooter about surviving an onslaught of xenomorphs set a few decades after the original Alien films. Fireteam is a class-based shooter where players will take on a role like gunner, demolisher, or technician, and Cold Iron says there will be a huge range of enemies to take on, including 11 types of xenomorphs, as well as some of those pesky Weyland-Yutani synthetics. Here's the basic premise. So, set 23 years after the original Alien trilogy, Aliens Fireteam drops players into the role of a colonial marine aboard the USS Endeavour, recently tasked with answering a distress call from the outer colonies. Deployed to overrun facilities, abandoned ruins, and strange alien landscapes as you battle terrifying enemies across 4 campaigns with 2 friends or AI teammates. So the game's set to be released on the PS4, the PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, and Steam. And here's the good part, guys. It's set to be released in the summer of 2021. So that's right. We only have a few more months to wait, ladies and gentlemen, for this badass looking game. Now, reading a bit further, guys, this is from the website VentureBeat.com. There was a person on this site that had an in-depth look at how the game is played. So let's take a look. Let's read some of this. It says, the trailer for Aliens Fireteam, a new survival shooter coming this summer, starts out with that familiar warning, I've got movement. And then the xenomorphs, the terrifying creatures from the alien universe, converge on you. Fortunately, you've got a fire team, a trio of heavy-duty colonial marines fighting in a co-op style to fend off the mass attacks of the creatures from all directions. And I do want to mention, guys, this is a 3-player co-op, so you can have 3 players per team. If you want to play solo, you'll have a team of AI with you, so the other 2 will be AI. This person says, I got a virtual briefing on the game from Cold Iron Studios, the San Jose, California-based studio that's making the game in collaboration with 20th Century Games for the Xbox consoles, the PlayStation consoles, and Steam. Matt Hyacinth, Chief Creative Officer, and Craig Zinkovich, head of Cold Iron Studios, talked about the making of the game and demoed it in their first preview of the long-awaited title. You step into the boots of a squad of Marines fighting for survival as hordes of different xenomorphs swarm over ceilings and walls to get to you. The developers show how to work together, customize characters, and use lots of weapon and gear to enable the fire team to survive. Cold Iron Studios was founded in 2015 by former creators of City of Heroes, Star Trek Online, and Neverwinter. So that's kind of interesting, guys. I've played Neverwinter before. It was a successful game. I think it still is, so that's definitely a good sign there. Zinkovich started at Cryptic Studios, where he was the designer and producer of City of Heroes. He also worked on Star Trek Online and Dungeons & Dragons. The other co-founders were Hyacinth and Shannon Posnialski. They all worked together for 14 years. So guys, the game's set in the year 2202, 23 years after the original Alien setting. Your team is fresh out of training. You can battle the enemies across 4 campaigns with 2 human friends or AI teammates. You arrive at the abandoned Katanga orbital refinery, which is reeking with green gas that comes from the bodies of people. You can pick up story parts from non-player characters and learn more as you play the replayable missions. You'll run across ancient alien ruins, hidden corporate secrets, and xenomorph hordes. It's really about the survival shooter gameplay, Zinkovich said. It's all about the waves of xenomorphs. It's a blend of the Ridley Scott survival horror fantasy and the James Cameron action fantasy with colonial marines and tons of firepower. Now, the game does boast lots of depth. The game has more than 20 intelligent enemy types, from xenomorphs to Weyland-Yutani synthetics, with 11 varieties of xenomorphs, including some original creatures never seen before. Players must utilize cover tactics and master team strategy to eradicate extraterrestrial threats that swarm through doors and vents, scramble across walls and ceilings, and strike from darkness. There are 5 character classes. There's an arsenal of customizable weapons and mods, character progression, and innovative advancement systems help even the odds. The unique challenge card system also lets players mutate each mission, offering a new experience with every playthrough. There are 5 difficulty levels, but Zinkovich said that a Xenomorph game should not be a cakewalk. With each new difficulty level, the Xenomorph numbers increase, the risk of friendly fire is higher, the damage from acid is worse, and the resources become more scarce, Zinkovich said. It's not an easy game. As a game designer, I'm really excited about our challenges card system. This system is a series of cards that the players end up earning that they can play at the beginning of missions when they're queuing up. And they're really mutators and really change the way that you play the mission. If you play the challenge card successfully, you end up getting additional rewards, additional cosmetics, additional attachments, and things like that. The devs showed off 3 character classes, including a technician who has a deployable turret. He also had shock grenades, which you can deploy on walls to create an electrical trap that slows down the xenomorphs as they cross it. They work well in choke points like narrow corridors. You can choose kits to define the kind of mines, special ammo, and other equipment you carry. You rank your kits up as you play, Zinkovich said. You can fully customize your weapons. Now, guys, I know that was a lot of reading. That was a lot to take in. But my initial reaction, guys, is I'm very, very excited for this game. It looks like a ton of fun. Now, I am getting massive World War Z vibes from this game. And I'm going to be completely honest, guys. I hope that's not the case, because I personally do not like that genre of games. I'm really... I guess I would say just for World War Z, being the fact that you would have to find different weapons and kill hordes, basically that was just the game. The story mode was a little misleading because there really wasn't a story to it. You just went in and killed hordes and hordes of zombies until, you know, the game was over. You won or whatever, and that was it. I'm hoping this game isn't the case. I hope there's a lot more story content, but of course we're in the very early stages, and from what I've been reading, it does appear that there's going to be a lot of story content in this game, including expanding on the Alien franchise. So, I'm not going to make this video much longer, guys. I'm going to put a few links down in the description from the things that I just read from these websites, as well as the trailer for Aliens Fireteam. It looks really, really exciting. Let me know what you guys think of this. I know there's a lot of Alien fans out there subscribed to my channel that watch my Predator content. I can say one thing, guys. I've always favored Predator a little bit more than Alien, so Predator Hunting Grounds will still be the top game of the channel despite this Aliens game, but it does look really exciting, and of course we're going to be playing it and covering it on the channel. So with that said, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. My name's Sergeant Moose. Thanks for tuning in. Let me know your thoughts below on the patch today too for PHG and also Aliens Fireteam. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next video.